Namaste, my hero, and welcome to Soul Horoscope SuperScope Weekly Report. My name is Witecki, your Sensei to Sirius Joy, and I'm so grateful you're watching this horoscope and tuning in with me this week. How you feeling? Things are changing. I got very good news this week. Your home planet Mars will go direct, but before we get to that, let's talk about why this is a SuperScope. It's designed to serve many personalities. Aries, Aries Rising, who I call the Step 9s, and also if you have Venus in Aries, there's a love segment here later on in this SuperScope. Well, as we go into this week, it's a profound week. This week has an A story and a B story, and the two are very different. They will feel very different, and that for Aries and Aries Risings, you can take that to the extreme. First, we wrap up the Sun in Taurus, which for you is soul capital and manifestation. This year, you stepped into a whole new seed of manifestation, production, and this week you step into the part of allowing it to become abundance. And I have to say, allowing it to become abundance. Remember, step 9 is just one of the steps. The rest of the steps are about holding space and whatnot. Then after you hold space and try to manifest, right on that line, right on that test, you'll be tested on your manifestation with Mars retrograde. Mars then goes direct and the Sun moves into Gemini, which means that it becomes a transit about your thoughts, the way you think, and the information you pay attention to. So in the beginning of this transit, we're going to be looking at basically, is your mind and the thoughts basically representing and supporting at least what you're trying to manifest. So you just set in motion this new manifestation. How much are your thoughts your friends? How much are your thoughts maybe talking you down with what you want to manifest and whatnot? So those are really the questions that will come up this week. But we are still in Grand Square neighborhood here, the Grand Cross also. This week we had a nice powerful change. It might have affected you with Venus crossing over Uranus. So Venus crossing Uranus meant that Aries and Aries Risings were changing the way your ego gives and receives. This is of course still during Mars retrograde or ego retrograde. So Mars retrograde on the other side of that equation is the part of you uncertain on where to go or what to act on in long-term relationships and alliances. And I think you will be clear this week, FYI. If you're not already clear, you'll have the resources or the timing to move forward. But take your time. Try not to rush. Then from north-south, Pluto at the top there, is your career and legacy changing? There will be no new territory this week on that. However, you must maintain and continue to innovate on the fly as necessary with your current course and direction. But it is Jupiter in Cancer at the bottom here that is moving the fastest and pushing you to have emotional security regardless of where your ego is on the left, where your relationships are, or where your career is. If Aries and Aries Risings can emotionally be secure, you will find that everything else works out. You must have an emotional calm pond in which to grow your soul garden. And it really is a pond that we grow at. We grow out of water, I've realized, especially you. You grow out of emotion. So this week you will be making some commitments to how you want to feel, setting an emotional tone to your life. And that emotional tone will be a successful tone or not. Then the Grand Trine picks up on that tone as well. And as Jupiter moves forward, you will begin to heal this week or decide that you finally have faith. And it will be a decision to say, I decide, I have faith. This will be, I have faith for the first time in maybe eons, because we're talking about Chiron here. But Saturn retrograde in Scorpio says, in order to feel that new faith and feel secure emotionally, you must maintain the emotional boundaries that you have learned in the last 6 months. If you do not, it may not work for you. So this week, as we start off on Sunday, the moon crosses over Capricorn, and so career and legacy issues kind of get strummed over the weekend. You might be concerned with career and legacy. It might question your emotional security. You're just going to have to ride that storm there and move forward with what you want to manifest. Then on Monday, the moon moves into Aquarius, making things very social. And on Tuesday, this is the day I really want to focus on. Tuesday is the ground-stopping day. On the one hand, you are being tested on not going backwards on whatever soul capital or boundaries you set for what you're worth. So you don't want to go backwards. Mars is going direct, so everyone on the planet is getting a shot of testosterone between Monday night and Wednesday morning. And so there is a lot of activity, I think. And you will be feeling it socially. what Tuesday's advice is from the Yod, from God, is to maintain your emotional boundaries at all costs, Monday through Wednesday. Maintain. That's what the Yod says, and you will be rewarded, I think, if you do. Do not go back. Do not pass go without collecting $200. Then Thursday is the other day I want to point out, a very spiritual day, very cloudy, introverted. You'll begin to be exploring your thoughts. Pay very attention in that meditation time to your thoughts. And really, this is a time to ask the universe for assistance, because spiritual miracles are happening with Neptune at step 7. So this week is about trusting what you are manifesting and holding that space. And then the second half of the week, you're exploring your thoughts, particularly, are they serving the new manifestation? Are they serving the soul capital, or are they taking away from it? Now, for those who have Venus in Aries, or what I call the VQ9s, this is a profound change week as well. Last week, as Venus crossed over Uranus, like I said, the way you love or what you chased after probably shifted gears in a big way. Now, this is true in what you create at large in life, but particularly true as far as what you chase after in long-term relationships. And if you're in an existing relationship and a VQ9, you're going to find that what makes each other sexy, or your attraction to each other, is now changing, and we'll go through a bit of a maybe weird spell. You might also find for the VQ9s that you want to change your look and be hot and different, and change the way you put your hair out there and all those sorts of skin deep sorts of things, and this is definitely the time to do it. So do it. You're in your Venus return. It's time to feel it. It's time to put yourself out there and plant your seeds for tomorrow. So it's an exciting time, and I would think that the VQ9s will be out there on the prowl, particularly when Mars goes direct here after Tuesday. Now, remember, if you want all the details and a lot of a backstory to what's going on for the Rams and Aries Risings, the Megascope Monthlies are available at soulmart.me. These are available in MP3 music or on video, and really set the stage for where we're going for the whole month's arc. So they're worthwhile, and they do keep me on the air. I say thank you in advance. If you've ever wanted a reading with me, I'm doing a special right now where you can get 2 half-hour readings for $99.99. That's about $35 off my normal price, and you can book for 2 dates this year. So it's a great way to slam dunk an issue and get through something. I'm loving the 30 minutes. I haven't usually done them before, but they're really great. They're just as compact. They're just as filling. So it's good times. And if you're watching us on YouTube, we ask, hey, be so kind and please subscribe. If you like to like us on Facebook, go to soulgarden.me. It'll take you straight there, and you can share us with your friends. And if you're interested in being on a webcam talk show called Astro Gossip, come on down to astrogossip.com. I'm looking for amateur astrologers, people who have an opinion, and just to have fun with me on webcam. All right, that's all I have for the week, Aries. I hope you do very well, my heroes. You're going to shift into gear. You're going to be feeling super good by the end of the week, no doubt, because of Mars going direct. I'll see you in 7 days. Until then, I love you, and live, love, be.